hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Joe come out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go on the attack first. Ahmad Hardy, this is a matchup of a pair of standout running backs.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won. I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play, and they can go the distance. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And his throw is incomplete.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Georgia's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
It's complete to the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give to Frazier. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Down he goes.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Between the hashes, it's Wiley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense.
He's the grab ready for the first down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to...
Caught! And he got it right to the doorstep before he was knocked out of bounds at the 1. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Got to make the play on fourth. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has him. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Looks it in. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on fourth and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They take over again, and they have yet to move the sticks on their previous two possessions. Shakes off the defender. All over him immediately.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field this way, they're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they will.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Fires to the wideout. And what a catch! A diving grab down the right side.
Personal foul.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. From the gun, give to Hardy. Knocked down immediately.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. Quickly to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing Simmons. Caught. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only to pick up on a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Moving the pocket, it's Stockton. Setting up the screen. Midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The give, running right, it's Frazier. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run him again. Got a little space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff, Frazier running left. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a young. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Rush right in his face. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldog! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. That...
Pickoff! What a way to set him up! Touchdown, Bulldog! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Enough to move the chains. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Gets rid of it. Finds his target. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll give it to Hardy. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And and that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Simmons finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Just smothered on the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Makes one man miss. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to Hardy. Breaks into the open. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be...
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Number 19, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Frazier. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Right back to it. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll give to Frazier.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man in Georgia, but like, he is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around. He's really proven to be a great back.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Play action on first down. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here's Simmons to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out wide left, it's Lee. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Now here's Simmons. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the third down pass is incomplete. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's past the sticks. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Baylor Bears.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Powers inside. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sets his feet. It's Stockton. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Handoff for Frazier. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he can't quite get Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Phillips. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bye, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he breaks the... They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff, it's Bowers. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Fields the punt. They'll put that return to a stop. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Bowens. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover and probably building a little